Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all well, and this week I am talking about my newest favourite collection. Can you tell what it is yet? Camo. So this is the Camo Luxe collection. I even brought in the plant actually, just for effect. I think it's doing really well. Kind of liking it. But yeah, so Camo Luxe is one of my favourite collections at the moment. It's probably, since I've been with Bobbi Brown, one of the most coolest collections we've ever brought out. A really soft, greeny undertone, like khakis, greys, flattering for all skin tones, flattering for all eye colours. For any of you guys that don't know me, I'm Amy Conway and I'm a makeup artist and part of the wonderful Bobbi Brown Pro team. So I've been on my travel this week. I've been in Dublin, and I did post actually on Instagram stories this look that loads of you guys were asking about how to do it and can I do a tutorial. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to bang out the camera and I'm going to show you guys how. Khaki is one of those things, and I know a lot of you guys will think the same, is it just never seems to go. I see it all the time with influencers and bloggers. It's just a look that keeps coming back. It is in a way still so classic. So I think when you use colours like that around the eyes and throughout the skin, it's a nice way of warming up the skin and giving us that definition without it being too heavy. So for any of you guys that are maybe used to your black or your brown and you do that every day and up for maybe something slightly different or want to try out some colour, Camo Luxe is your go-to, and by adding that hint of green, it's just going to soften everything up for you. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, and don't forget to subscribe and give us a thumbs up if you love what you see, but also don't forget to add your questions and comments underneath and I will get back to you on there. But I think it's safe to say I've been pretty busy. I've just got back from Bali, so this will be the first video that I'm filming back from Bali. Got a little bit of tan, this light golden, you know, can't complain, but I was like, I just want this dark, dark tan. One day. But for any of you guys that follow me on Instagram, you will know that also G caught something out there. That sounds really bad. Caught something. No, he got a bug out there. He got quite a big bug out there, but he's doing fine now. He's all good. He's out of hospital and we are safe. So a big thank you to all of you guys that sent your messages over and support, because it meant the world. We absolutely loved it. But we are back up and running and ready to go. So for this look today, we're going through the Camo Luxe collection. It is incredible. It's really, really beautiful. We have the palette. Look at that. So pretty. Like, I have to say, packaging, I think packaging wise and product wise is the most coolest, like the coolest collection. Honestly, I think it's really, really pretty. But we have in here, look at these, endless amount of fun and looks you can create with these. So in here you've got your 3 matte shadows, perfect wearable for day. You've also got a really, oh it's here, sorry, dark matte shadow that I'm going to be using as liner. I really, really love. And then you've got these fun sparkly metallic shadows that work great if you want to take your look into evening. And finally here you've got the warm glow highlighting powder, which is amazing. It's so pretty. So that, super fun. We're going to have a go with that. Then I've already had a play with these, but as you can see, incandescent, I'm obsessed with. I'm going to do a little bit more here so you can see. In one light, it's this really stunning gold. In another light, it's just this bright pink, and it's so fun. And that, I would say, is the perfect product to take you into this like really fun, sparkly party look. So that's incandescent. Then jungle, I've got here, which is another of the Luxe eyeshadow. I'm going to take a little bit there and show you. And in this light, funny enough, it almost looks quite purple, but it's like a dark green. Camera won't want to focus. But I always find it's so nice, like I know so many women that love a coloured smoky eye, not bright colour, but like a deep colour smoky eye, including me. And I'm going to be showing you how to take that again into something quite dramatic after this look. But this look was the one that you guys wanted to see the most. I paired this with the liners, which are also in the collections. As you can see, one I love more than the other. Do you know what? I just love a really dark liner. So if you love black liner, if you love like a really dark brown, you're gonna love the Cypress Ink, which is just this deep, like almost hunter green. And that's beautiful to use right the way over, but also smoke your eyes up. If you like a slightly softer liner, I would say if you've got maybe a brighter eye, like bright blue, bright green, you're gonna really love the Forest Shimmer Ink, because it has that little bit of shimmer to it, which just makes everything appear softer. And then finally, I haven't given this a go yet, but I will be, You get 2 nail polishes in this. Who loves the Bobbi Brown nail polishes? Because I do. I collect them. It's really weird. I just love them. But in here you've got something that I think I'm going to absolutely love this autumn. It's almost like, again, this mauvey, deep grey. What's it called? That would help you. Camo. But again, it almost looks quite mauvey and grey on there. Then this is the one I'm going to be using, which is khaki. I'm going to be using this next week on a shoot just because it's a really fun colour and we have a great collection with this. So I will let you guys know how that looks over on Instagram next week. And those are the products in the collection that I've been loving. Also for my base, for anyone that's wondering what I've done to my skin, it is pretty much the same as my everyday makeup look. So if you go back to my everyday makeup video, the first one that I ever posted, it's the exact same products there, probably just a little bit warmer in shade. And I have added the SPF 50 underneath that. And that's just because when I was in Bali, I did get pigmentation. Damn. I've got a little pigmentation through here. You actually can't see on the light. The light is really forgiving. Love that. I might just hang on to this light. But it is a little bit of pigmentation just through here and on my forehead. So I'm continuing to use the SPF 50 and I'm really loving that as a base. So that's the only thing I've done different. So I hope you guys enjoy, and without further ado, let's get started. So I'm going to start by jumping straight into the Camo Luxe Cheek and Eye Palette, but you guys know me, I love a good eye base, so before I do that, I'm going to just go in with my Malted Pink Longwear Cream Shadow. Can't live without, use it every single day, and I'm going to take that right the way over the lid. And it just gives me that warm base that's not only perfect to hold on your shadows, but I find when you put a cream shadow underneath any of your powders, it just makes your powder pigments go even more brighter and stronger. So especially because we're using a little bit of green here, I just thought how fun to make those pigments pop. Okay, so next I'm jumping into the palette and I'm using this one here, which is Bone. I'm going to take this all the way over the brow bone area, just by pressing it in with my eye sweep, and you can see how that just makes the area pop even more. Then for one of my favourite colours in this, I'm going to be using the eyeshadow brush with this one here. Look how pretty it is. So this one is called Smoky Brown, but it still has like that khaki undertone to it, that when you just press that into the lid, it's not as dark as a brown, it's a lot softer. Pushing to really pack that colour in, because I want that little more of the khaki and the green to come through here. Light pressure as I come into the crease of the eye, blending side to side so I can get that really nice blend. But if you ever go too far, jump straight back into your eye sweep brush with your Bone eyeshadow and use that as an eraser. So I'm then going in and blending out. And you can see here as well how it blends into almost that pinkiness of the Malted Pink Longwear Cream Shadow, which is quite nice because then it doesn't look as harsh, and it just makes your job a lot easier too. Just a little bit of Bone. Ralph, stop licking. And once you've got your eyeshadow in place, I'm now going to go in and line the eyes, and I'm going to be using Cypress, which is this one here. Look, oh, freshy. Look at that. So this is Cypress Ink, and it's a really nice dark green. Take a good amount there, less is not more with gel liner, and I'm going to go in and press underneath the lashes. For you guys that don't know, I do wear contact lenses, so you can see how easy this is to do with contact lenses, and they're brilliant. They're great for sensitive eyes, they're great for watery eyes, so always use a gel whenever you're after the most long wearing formula. Then I'm going to apply on the top of the eye, so I'm taking now still the ultrafine liner brush, and I'm just working from the outer corner inwards. But as I come into the inner corner, I'm going a lot thinner. Funny enough, the first time I tried this look with the collection was on a plane on my way to Dublin, and we had major turbulence. In fact, it was so bumpy. I don't know what it was. It was a nice day, it was just a bit windy, I think. So I'm on the plane like this. So I can say it's turbulence tested. Cabin crew were giving me funny looks. At the end, they were almost giving me like a weird shocked look. Like, oh, it does look good in the end. I still find a lot of women don't take their liner all the way to the outer corner of their eye. They almost feel like they don't want to go too heavy, but I always push it right the way to the outer corner. Make the most of your eye shape. To complete my look, which is why this works so well on the plane, I went in with this darker colour here and the smoky eyeliner brush, and all I'm doing is just buffing that out now. So it's a brilliant way, if you don't have a lot of time to do your eyeliner, just take your darker colour, smush everything out and no one will ever know. But for me, I'm just going to press this in to keep it nice and dense at the root of the lash. Taking it all the way across, still keeping it nice and thin on the inner corner. But going over my liner and then using my brush just to buff down into the lash line. And I love this because it's one of them things where you actually apply more makeup, but it just makes the look so much softer and not as kind of like defined or perfected, which I think is a really big trend right now, is kind of that effortless, soft, smoked out look. Keeping it smoked out always at the bottom lash, and then it's pretty much like halfway up. I like to go with this kind of look. And then you could just do mascara and leave it like that. It's completely up to you. I do go in with a little bit of wheat shadow, which is this one here. And you'll see what I mean with the wheat. It doesn't look heavy. It just kind of adds that little bit of balance. And it's just because against the contrast of such a bright under eye, the minute you put a bit of colour in there, it's always going to look a bit darker. So don't go with maybe your go-to colours that you would use as an eyeliner. Go to actually one of your lid colours and use that as a lower lash liner, just for like a softer finish. And I'm using the smoky eyeliner brush again, because you will notice that with our brushes, you just jump in and out of any colour you want. It's not going to hold the pigment in the brush hair, which is fab. Saves you cleaning after every single shadow. I am loving the smoky eye mascara, but for this look, I'm going to be going in with eye-opening mascara. Love it. I'm sure you guys have used eye-opening mascara before. It's terrifying when you look at the brush. Look at that. It looks scary, it's big. But this is brilliant for instant full lash effect. So if you want to just do one stroke and look like you've got a set of false lashes on, this is your guy. Look at this curl. Look at that. What's that? 2 coats of mascara? How amazing is that? I love it. Now the trick is with this mascara is don't feel you have to wiggle it. That's a really important thing. Like I softly shuffle at the bottom, but then I drag up with the mascara wand, and by dragging through allows you to keep that really, like every single lash, nice, full and thick. Then to keep a little bit of glow in my cheeks, I'm gonna go in with this highlight. Look at it. Warm Glow highlight powder. And for this, I'm using the eye blender brush, just so I can really pinpoint on the apples of my cheeks where I want it, but look how pretty it is. So you can still use that on the eyes. I would if you're after a slightly more goldy look to your eyes, but oh, such a pretty highlighter. I love it when highlighters come in palettes actually. Cupid's bow. Oh, you could get carried away, couldn't you? Love it. And finally, to finish the look, I used, what did I use when I did this on Instagram? I used Neutral Rose in Luxe Lip Colour, which I loved, and again, pairs beautifully if you like more of a creamy lip colour. I'm now going to do the new Luxe Matte. Look. Is that not powder porn? I don't know what it is. Like, look at that. It's so pretty. What I love about these lip colours is I just tap them in for a tint and then go really full on for evening. But for this look, I'm just going to pair it ever so softly with it. And here we have it. So I hope you guys enjoyed that look. It is super easy, and it's definitely one that if you're on the go and you haven't got loads of time but you want your eyes to look quite dramatic or defined, then definitely go for this. And as I said before, the green and the khaki in this is just really nice, soft way to take your makeup from summer to autumn. I did say I was going to add a little bit of sparkle on top, so I'm going to go in with one of these. Incandescence, if you've already seen, is already on my Instagram, so go over to my Instagram and you can check that out in action. But what I thought I'd show you is the Jungle, because that's so fun. This is just super easy to draw straight on. Look at that tone. So fun. And you don't need brushes with this, so I'm going to go straight away on top, pressing it in to the center of my eye to start with and just pushing that all the way across. From day to evening. Smoked up in not even 30 seconds, look at that. And there we have it. So another look, that's 2 out of, I reckon, easily 6, 7, 8 looks you can create from this palette and the Luxe eyeshadows alone. So I hope you have fun with that. I hope you enjoy. I can't wait to see all the Camo Luxe looks coming out with this because they really are fun to do. And again, enjoy taking your makeup through from summer to autumn. But until next time, I will see you soon. Bye. G?
Yes?
Oh, he's back. I'm just filming the last bit, babe.
Okay.
Look.
Hello.
Babe, you could have put some makeup on. What do you think? Too far?